so I got this little progression right now. It's D major 7 to C major 7. You might think to yourself, what should I play over this? You know, what kind of lines can I play over it? Now, first instinct may be, well, I can play D major over D major. I can play C major over C major. But let's try to think of it as if we can change as little notes between the two chords as possible, right? And that way, it's a smoother transition between each other and gives a really nice, unique modal feel to it. So I think to myself, okay, what changes from D major to C major? Well, there's only one letter in there that changes. It's C sharp, okay? Because all the other letters in D major there, D major is D, and then you got yourself an F sharp as your third, and then you have your fifth as A, and then you have C sharp. Well, in the key of C major, there's no F sharp, so we have to think to ourselves, okay, if we only wanted to change C to C sharp and C, how can we keep F sharp? Well, what's a mode that includes C major that isn't going to interfere with our other letters? Well, it'd be G. So you think of this C Lydian. C is our fourth chord of our G scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, good scale. So then you think to yourself, okay, then if I have those two chords, and I'm thinking of C Lydian, okay, which has an F sharp in it. Everything else is natural, but F sharp. And then D major is two sharps. It would be F and C. So F sharp is already sharp in both. So now we've only changed it so that we only have to change one letter instead of two letters. Because if we did C major, we have to change two letters, F and C. But in this case, since we did C Lydian, we only changed one letter. Now that creates a cool feel to it. And you can also get this chromatic scale in there of which is nice. So all we have to do is concentrate on changing this note. That's all we gotta do. Anywhere on the neck that we need to change that note, we can change it. We don't have to change F sharp. We can keep it there. So now instead of thinking to yourself, man, I'm going to choose completely different scales, all you gotta do is think to yourself, for that matter, or I think to myself, all I have to do is change one note now. And this is what's gonna sound like. See how nice modally you get that sound? Now I'll give you a quick example of just jumping to C major, which is not wrong by any means. You can do whatever you want. It's music. You play your guitar, play your instrument, whatever you're playing, doesn't matter. It includes any instrument. Theory. So, think to yourself, does this sound better to you? You know, personal preference. Changing F and C. Once again, there's no right or wrong. It's actually nice to mix them up in between each other, that we get to play with all of the modes that you want. And mind you, can keep going modal to modal, because I mean, you could also do a D Lydian sound and think to yourself like, yeah, A, and then you have three sharps, and then you could be going to the key of G or C Lydian in that matter, and then you could think to yourself, I only have one sharp, and then you change it two, and then you could change three, and really get yourself out there and do something like there for you as well. Like that one right there. I did a little... But you could also just same notes as A minor to be fair, or C major in that instance. But yeah, any of them work, guys. There's a lot of options in music. It's a beautiful thing. So learn your theory, practice it. It opens up a billion doors for the people out there that go, if you learn theory, it's just going to stop your progression in music and it makes it harder to do and you become less creative. It's, what? Like, what's less creative than knowing how to go